Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, the Lost Chevalier, and I happily welcome you to Nabucodonosor. Nabucodonosor. The name in Spanish is Nabucodonosor. It's a game about Mesopotamia, and I'm a fanatic of Mesopotamian history. So this was something that I was looking forward to play. So let's go with the campaign. This campaign will lead you through the whole history of ancient Mesopotamia and all that civilization's milestones, from initial settlements to the fall of Babylon. Experience the story of one of the first civilizations, a civilization of imposing cities and grand monuments. Yes, look, it's cuneiform! I so love it! Nebuchadnezzar, a pre-pottery Neolithic, 10,000 to 8070 BC. Pre-pottery Neolithic was the first significant Neolithic culture in the Near East. We're going back in time, really back in time. Objective population 300, story goods, wheat and bread 20. Number of houses at the given level, shack level 12. Shack 12 shacks. So, let's start with some history, shall we? Pre-pottery Neolithic A was a Near East culture that inhabited the so-called Fertile Crescent between 10,000 and 8,700 BC. There are archaeological artifacts from this culture and the Levantine in Mesopotamia. It was precedent of the Natufian culture. Typical housing of the culture consisted of circular houses sunk into the ground with stone foundations. Walls were made of unbaked bricks on the floor of terrazzo. The fireplace and cooking area were usually outside. This is the first time in history that we see the development of organized agriculture. Local cereals such as barley and oat were common crops. They were wild forms at first, but they were gradually replaced by cultivated variants. There were no irrigation systems yet, and so crops were only grown in areas with sufficient moisture. The development of agriculture was also made possible thanks to the first granaries, which allowed for some larger storage that avoided ventilation and protection from rodents. Granaries were placed outside at first, but were later gradually moved to special rooms in houses. Muyebet was an ancient settlement on the west bank of the Euphrates, in today's northern Syria. So we are here. The city was inhabited between roughly 10,200 and 8,000 BC. The first settlement was during the Natufian culture. The archaeological site was flooded by Lake Assad in 1974. Its diameter was about 75 meters. God damn it, you destroying archaeological sites. Play. Difficulty normal. This game, as far as I know, it's like Caesar and Pharaoh, and those games are amazing. Really old, mind you, but they were in the time amazing. Press any key to continue. I will press H. Your group of nomads has finally found that what they were seeking for so long, an area with sufficient fertile soil and good climate, an ideal place for a permanent settlement. And you, as the leader of the group, will have the most important role. You organize the construction of your new home. Let's begin. Hello and welcome to Nabucodonosor. I am Gilgamesh. Oh, Gilgamesh, really? And will be your guide for your first few missions, during which I will walk you through the basics of the game, as well as cover a few advanced techniques. Ready? Let's begin. If you think you need my help, you can end the tutorial by pressing the button below. But if you first time playing, I strongly recommend you following the tutorial. I will continue the tutorial. The first thing I will show you is how to do windows. Simply grab any part of the window using the cursor and let move it into new position. What do you... Oh, you mean this window. Whee! To close any window, simply right click anywhere inside the window. There we go. Excellent. If you want to continue, I have opened the window again for you. Now I will show you how to move around the map. There are three ways to do so. The first is using keys. You can use the or up, down, there. Perfect. Look how beautiful this game looks. Okay, I love it so far. It looks beautiful. The second way to move the cursor to the edge of the screen. Whee! The last way is to grab the map using the middle mouse button. Whee! Great, you can now zoom in and out for better outside view. I see. Another function you will probably use in Forgive is the ability to speed up the game. The current speed shows is up the upper left of the screen. Left. Ah, here it is. I found it. If you only need to speed up temporarily, the best option is to down the speed up key. In the default setting, this is E key. The game will only with the speed when the key is held down. Oh, look at that! Try now, then we will continue. If you want to change the game speed for a longer period of time, you have two ways. The first is using the keys. You can use the num like in all the games that have speed. The other option is to click the button next to the indicator of the current game speed. Yeah, I can see that, just like that. You can pause the game either by using the designated keys, space. Cool. Good. But I will find those later when you need them. Okay, now we're finally ready to start building. Actually, there is one more thing I need to show you. On the left side of the screen, you will notice a few green quest marks. Basic control on the screen for these ones. There's a better section on your game's wiki. Oh no, I think that means these ones. Risk, missions. Explain one of them, game mechanics. So as long as something works or simply find more words, this is a place to look. The game wiki? Where is wiki? Oh, I love this already so much. Help. Oh, here we go. Oh, I see. Oh, trade diplomacy, static goods and services, prestige. So cool. Actually, on the left side of the screen, you will need a few green question mark. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. See. Perfect. Start with a few houses. How to provide accommodation for the people who work and live in the city. To build something, free up the category. Yes, like in every game like this. 4 houses in the highlighted area. Infrastructure. You need. No. Houses is this. Houses. Can you move away? Where is the highlighted area? Okay, there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this game looks exactly like Caesar and Pharaoh. Have just arrived in your city. Take good care of them. You will need them. 30 settlements. A lot of people can come in here. We have shacks.
I have some friends who live here. I wonder how to find them.
And they talk just like in Caesar and Pharaoh. Amazing. Okay, let's build more houses. And they are out of the road. That means I need to put a road to them. Good! You might have noticed now that some houses are having problems. If you move the cursor to float the question mark, you will see the building is not currently road. Let's fix that. We're allowed to the house on the highlight area. Infrastructure, dirt road, doing a road like this. Oh, this is so beautiful. So beautiful. Excellent, all the houses are now accessible and should welcome their new settlements. Since your city is now starting to grow nicely, let's have a look at the mission objectives. Objectives here. You can see that your mission objectives are already complete. The remaining 2 items ask you to stockpile wheat and bread. Okay, let's build a farm and have started growing wheat. Will a farm in the highlight area. You can see that your mission objective is already complete. Will a farm in the highlight area. Okay. Perfect. So, food production. Farm. Here. Oh, I love the 36 tile. Good. The farm is now ready, but also needs to have the... what is the problem? The problem here is that the farm does not have any fields where it could grow crops. To build a field, open the menu with agricultural structures in the bottom left corner of the farm window. Then select the wheat field. So I click here. Will field pastures. Okay, 30. Howler, farmer. Oh, okay. I see. So I click in here. With field. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Excellent. Okay. But now you might be wondering, why exactly 36 fields? If you take a closer look to the farm window, you will see it's currently employing 2 farmers. An even closer look will reveal 2 numbers in the bottom left corner of their car. Okay, I see. Oh, I see. They work 18 buildings. The first represent the current numbers of fields tended by the given farmer. The second is the maximum number of fields that the farmer can tend per year. If you build fewer fields, then the farmer won't be fully utilized, while if you build more, the excess field won't be useful at all. But that doesn't mean you always need to build the ideal number of fields. Sometimes there might not be enough space for more, while in other cases you might not need the maximum production. Excellent! It's possible that your farmers are not working yet. This is caused by the fact that each crop can only be cultivated in a specific part of the year. Specifically, wheat can only be sown between January and March. The current month is displayed in the middle of the upper panel, January. So before we start producing, we can prepare the bread production. But before we can build in the bakery, I need to tell you about transporting goods. Goods are transported by haulers, which is another type of slot. Just like farmers, these can be hired into work buildings. Haulers operate automatically and transport goods between their building and other work buildings or warehouses. However, the most important thing to keep in mind is that they have a limited range. This means they won't transport goods to buildings too far from their building for the whole building. This range can be displayed using the flag button on the hauler card, and in the construction mode to keep the building blue around the building. All buildings in range will have the blue overlay. No touch will happen between 2 buildings out of range of the hauler. Okay, I see the area of effect. Good to know. Build 2 bakeries in a highlight area to continue. Okay, so so I need to go. This game looks so beautiful here. Bakery 1 and 2. They were really important in Mesopotamia. Really important in Mesopotamia, the bakeries. We won't need any warehouse to produce bread, since haulers can bring wheat from farm directly to the bakery. But since we need to store bread and wheat to complete the mission objectives, we will also need to build warehouses. Build 2 warehouses kindly construction. I guess logistics and warehouses. Perfect. To be sure these 2 warehouses will be sufficient for wheat as well as bread, we need to make sure to set everything up just right. Each warehouse can be configured only to accept specific goods. Use the buttons shown below to allow or ban or search a specific good in warehouse. To continue, set one warehouse to only accept wheat and the other one to only accept bread. So this one will be the bread one. This one will be the wheat one. There we go. Excellent. However, sometimes a warehouse is still storing goods you don't want there. To remove them, you won't need to do anything complicated and certainly won't need to destroy the whole warehouse. Simply use the button shown below, which will remove all goods of the given type from the warehouse. That's a destroy all goods. I think you mean behavioral haulers to ship for goods. In stock maximum. I think I already done that and the bread has been moved. Perfect! The bread was flat. They didn't have a... How do you say it in English? Levadura. Great! And since everything is set up for the success completion of the mission, I will take my leave now. Once you close the last page of the tutorial, you can continue building without further instructions. Feel free to experiment a bit. Don't forget that you can also increase the game speed. Also keep in mind that you need to first complete all tasks in the missions before you can proceed to the next one, where I will show you how to get this tasty bread to your citizens. Okay. Gilgamesh advice. Look how beautiful the buildings are. Oh, the artistic side of things, so beautiful. Fire risk, crime, diseases, show appeal, there is no appeal. Show pollution. Oh, there is pollution even. What is this? Oh, the level of things. We already have 12 shacks. We need more bread and more wheat. Population is 400 and we only need 300. Work within the workers. Yeah, I can imagine. Warehouse, production, farming, transport of goods. I think I understand every single one of them. I could build another farm. I think I will do that. Logistic, crop farm. We're gonna put it over here. And we're gonna make a road that goes over there. The road that goes like this. After that we will go... What is this? Oh, deactivate the building. No, that's not what I want. I want to build... There we go. How many do we have? We still need 6 more. There we go. 18 and 18. Okay, good. We have 22 bread. So important, the bread. I think we will have the bread completely done here. There is anything else I can work with? No, there is nothing else. The map is rather small, but that's all the map we need actually, so that's not a problem. This is not bound to be a giant settlement. Perfect! Oh, I can speed up time, that's right. Oh, this is so beautiful. Yeah, we need the wheat. I want to make beer. Ancient Mesopotamian beer. So famous. So delicious. I never tasted. I wish I could. I would, but I didn't. Okay, so we have all of these. Can we store... Okay, I think I can... Well, let them work. I will deactivate the buildings in order to... I have 36 bread. I think I have enough. Okay, now we are getting the wheat. Yeah, work, my friends. Work, my beloved. Perfect! Victory! Mission complete. Okay, this is all the time I have for today. This game looks beautiful. It is really reminiscent to Pharaoh and Caesar, but with a Mesopotamian twist, because it's now about the first civilization in the world. Yeah, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let's go to the next mission, and I'm gonna end the episode. Population 900, poorhouse 17. Tell us what. Pre-Pottery Neolithic B was the culture of the Near East that followed Pre-Pottery Neolithic A. The people who lived in this period began intensively utilizing livestock, which became the primary livelihood for many. It is dated between approximately 8700 and 6500 BC. It's also the first culture in the area to feature rectangular houses. One important part of the houses for the period is the flooring, which was made of white clay plastered from limestone. It is believed that the use of clay plastering the walls and floors led to the discovery of pottery. The first pre-pottery vessels that started to appear around 7000 BC were made from a mixture of lime and ash layered over baskets. We also see plastered human skulls in this period. These play an important role in funerals and demonstrate the great importance that people of this period assigned to burying the dead. At the same time, they are considered one of the first forms of art in the area and are also among the first historical examples of portraiture. This culture disappeared during the so-called 8.2 kilo-year event, a climate event which lasted approximately 200 years, 6200 to 6000 BC, and led to a sudden drop in global temperature. However, the general cultural development of the local inhabitants continued after the period ended. Tell us what. Tell us what was a large ancient settlement located about 50 kilometers from today's Damascus, Syria. The settlement was inhabited between 8700 and 7500 BC. The archaeological site was discovered in 1976 and has a diameter of approximately 250 meters. Tell us what offered an important window into PP&B and especially into how the organization of work and society progressed in the period. Play. Normal difficulty. Everything is just a 0. And with this, I'm going to end the episode. Thank you very much everybody for watching. I hope you have a blast and you found this video informative because it has a lot of history. So, I was the Lost Chevalier, signing out. Bye bye!